This is the KX307 Multi Scale.
So I've played a 7-string before. I've played a multi-scale instrument before, but I have never played a 7-string multi-scale instrument before.
Can you name one main problem you usually have with a low 7-string?
Yes, there is one problem. I always like the idea of how it's gonna sound. I'm gonna get my gent on, get a bunch of TikTok followers, but then as soon as I get it, I never play the low B string because it's flabby and it just gets in my way. And then I'm just trying to play it like a regular guitar and avoiding the low B string. Or even low A.
Yeah.
If you're nasty.
So if you take that guitar home today, all those problems are gone.
Yeah, so
a lot of them.
What I can see, yeah, not all my problems. Some of these problems even a 7-string can't fix.
That's true.
But what I'm noticing here, so multi-scale, if you've never played one of these before, every string, what this means multi-scale, every string has its own scale, its own length. And because we have that, you can get more accurate tuning. Yep. Specifically for the 7-string that I found that I really like is the lowest string feels more like a guitar string and not somebody slapping a bass string on a guitar because it's allowed to be longer, so the tension is different.
Now it seems like a good time for a spec check.
Spec check.
25.5 to 27-inch multi-scale, 7-string, roasted maple neck, roasted maple fingerboard, mahogany body, PowerBar humbuckers, staggered locking tuners, spoke nut hot rod truss rod, individual hardtail bridge.
Sounds great. So these are the PowerBar pickups, huh?
Yes.
I love it. Aside from sounding great, I also think that they look great being offset. Just another benefit of the multi-scale.
This guitar is at a very affordable price point, even though it is a multi-scale.
Yeah, most of the ones that I've seen are very, very expensive. Yes. So it's actually interesting they were able to do this at such an affordable price.
Yeah, because manufacturing-wise, it takes a lot more effort to get the multi-scale set up in the first place.
I would think so. I have no idea how that works, but I would think so. Usually putting things in a straight line, that's something I feel like I could do. This seems a lot more precise. And exactly that is the difference. Usually by the straight line manufacturing on the standard neck, there are just natural intonation problems in general how this guitar neck is designed. Sure. And by going with the multi-scale, you get a much cleaner intonation throughout the whole neck, and by eliminating some of those natural problems, so to say. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and kind of like, you know, if you've ever just had a tuner like on your headstock and you like tune a string open and then you tune it again at like the 11th, 12th, 13th fret, it might just be a little bit different. No matter how good of a guitar it is, there's always going to be technically pitch issues. Me personally, I also think because of having the multi-string in the upper registers with the lower strings, it helps me to play the guitar better. Because I have the wider neck, and I don't have the shortest fingers, but it definitely helps people with shorter fingers to have a better grip. Mm-hmm. You're an average man finger set, I would say. You know, they're right in the middle. The standard by which to measure all others. Absolutely. You know, not too short, not too long. I should work as a hand model. There it is, huh? The Goldilocks of hand models, just right. Just right. Yeah, that's something that, I'm glad you pointed that out, because I actually didn't notice how, I don't want to say aggressive, but how it is much more noticeable in a very playable way in the lower register, for sure.